Tonight, on this episode of Just Saying With, we are just saying with Super Sage Northcutt.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Sage. Hey, welcome to Singapore. And, I think you're one of the first few people, or very small group of people that's now able to travel. What's it like being able to travel to Singapore and, coming down and, when the whole world's gone mad, you're here?
Feels nice being able to travel. It's funny is the day I actually left out of the U.S. to fly to Singapore was on the election day of the election that's going on. So I was like midway taking off. I'm like, man, what's happening with the election right now? Arrive in Singapore. I'm like, okay, I wonder what's going on. But no, it's been nice actually over here in Singapore. The government, the people at the airport, people who's won championship, everybody's been taking care of me so good. And it's been really great.
That's really great to hear. Now, the thing is a little bit, as we do a little bit of research. And when I researched, a little bit about your history, I mean, I've seen you fight at the UFC, but I didn't quite know about your past as much as I should. And, just to look at my notes, 77 world titles on a youth level. That's before you even, I don't know, became an adult, right? 77 world titles. How does you started training at the age of 4, am I right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it sounds crazy.
I don't think I could
world
walk
titles
at the age of 4. Right.
Yeah, I was competing. It sounds insane. I remember competing in the 5 and under division. I actually have trophies where it said like 5 and under. I was like 4.5 years old. I had been training for like a couple weeks or a couple months. And yeah, that's when I started martial arts. But 77 world titles does sound crazy, but every year since I was a kid, I had my black belt. I started competing for the world championships, and you compete in so many different divisions. So every year you had the world championships. There was like for the katas and forms, there's like weapons, there's musical forms. For fighting, there was point sparring, continuous fighting, team fighting, all these different divisions you compete in. And every time I go out there every year, I would try to win every division I did. And obviously don't win everything, but that's how I got the most titles like I did, and same with my sister.
But that it still shows a lot of dedication to the craft. And what was that childhood like? I mean, when you talk to people who are sports professionals or athletes today, and you lead such a disciplined lifestyle, to lead a lifestyle like that from the age of 4, and you're training and competing and going for world titles. What was that like growing up as a athlete?
Well, I mean, it was been a great lifestyle for me because it kind of made me into the person I am now, with my hard work, my dedication, and going through struggle, training hard, knowing what it's like to work hard. A lot of people don't like when they get to the point of getting pushed super hard. It's like, do they quit? Do they give up, or do they keep going? So I've experienced all that, and I think it's really great to be able to say, especially me being young and being able to have that experience in those different realms like that. And on top of that, I was making straight A's as an honor roll student in school. I was going to Texas A&M for petroleum engineering, which is one of the hardest schools in the nation to get into for engineering. And yeah, it's definitely a lot of work for sure, but definitely been worth it. I've enjoyed it, and wouldn't trade it for anything.
I mean, it really blows my mind. I mean, is that where you got the title, the nickname Super? You're great at your studies, the education's there, you've got the martial arts. It's amazing. It truly is super.
Thanks.
And speaking of lifestyles, we know the whole world, we've all had to change our lifestyles. For you now as an athlete, we were talking a little bit about this earlier on, but as an athlete now, how do you keep up with it? How do you keep up with the training? And how's COVID been treating you in a sense?
Yeah, COVID's been pretty crazy because of all the lockdowns. So especially in California where I normally train, they've locked down all sorts of stuff, MMA gyms, workout gyms, weights all around the US. So for a long time, you're just trying to work out your house, and you'd be trying to order weight equipment online, just trying to stay in shape and keep your muscle because you're not getting those live goes with your partners and your training partners. And it's definitely can be tough for a lot of fighters, any fighter you'd ask. And you gotta try to be consistent. That's the hard thing, is being consistent with your training when you don't feel like, because you don't have the training partners. Get up and do what you can do. And eating clean has been an easy part for me with COVID, because I always eat clean. But for a lot of people, I know that's been tough.
Yeah, I mean, the truth is, I think so. I'm nowhere close to being a professional athlete. I'm an enthusiast at best, and the fact that you've hardly left your house, you feel so sedentary. You're so even when I started trying
Right.
to work out again or just play football or something like that, I felt like, oh my God, I'd lost so much fitness and stamina over the last couple of months or 3 months without doing anything. So for the pros, I can't even imagine how difficult it is. The fact that you need to continue your conditioning.
Right.
Now, I've seen you did this thing with One Championship, which was a little bit of a review or a commentary on the Karate Kid. So I saw that
Right.
clip, right? So
Yep,
the thing
yep.
is, yeah. So entertainment and I would say sport have always come together for the longest time. Be it the feel good movies like Angels in the Outfield, The Mighty Ducks, or then you have the more serious MMA ones like Bloodsport. And
Right.
probably something that's also family friendly like the Karate Kid series and things like that. And you start bringing
Right.
MMA and the fight world into entertainment. And while MMA as it is might not be that whole big grand show as say professional wrestling or WWE. What's it like for you? How do you see this industry as it is today and the role the audience plays for the fights?
The audience is huge. I mean, that's why you have the fights. You're not having a fight just between you and another guy and the owner of the company. It's the audience too that's viewing it. It's the fans that make the sport and make the fighters so excited to go out there and fight. Also, yeah, having the industry come together. You're seeing everything get blended now. You see fighters playing video games online, getting paid, and you're playing Twitch and different streaming sites, and also the acting and the business realm like that. It all blends together really nicely, like you were saying. So it's really neat, actually.
So speaking of blending and basically why you're here in Singapore right now, it's the Apprentice One Championship Edition. I hope I got that right. But it's the One Championship take on the Apprentice, and you're blending all
That's
of this
it.
together. Yeah. What do you think about that? What is that like?
So I can't spoil anything for you. Otherwise, I'd be telling you so much. But man, it's been so much fun here. I've been here for 9 days already. So I've had so much fun. It's been a blast. The show is super cool. So I don't know if you're familiar with the old Apprentice that Donald Trump did.
Yep.
Well, this Mr. Chatri and One Championship has put a spin on it, and they have some really cool challenges, not just business challenges, but other challenges too that people are going to really enjoy.
All right. So now I'm going to throw this to you. Do you think you could have won if you were a contestant and not a special judge?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say because it's not just about the fitness part, or just about the endurance. Because obviously, I train that every single day, so I feel like I should be at the top of the peak for all that kind of stuff. I mean, you also have the business realm too, and what Mr. Chacha, what One Championship's looking for. So that's different. It's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of smart people out there, a lot of dedicated people, and especially contestants out here. They're doing a great job. Everything I've been seeing and hearing. So that's hard to say.
Have you had
I'll give
the
it a
chance? Have you had the chance to meet any of the contestants yet?
Oh, absolutely. I've met quite a bit of them. They're all really cool, all different personalities. Interesting for sure.
Great. So, all right. I'm not going to ask you for favorites or standouts. I know you can't.
Spoil anything. I wish I could.
I know you can't talk about that, and probably you could have that chat. Once The Apprentice airs, and it sounds really interesting. But what do you think is going to be that one big takeaway for the person that's the winner? And how is this different from like you said, Donald Trump's Apprentice, right? What do you think is that unique spin on the One Championship Apprentice versus that sets it apart from the Donald Trump's one? I know you have the physical challenges, not the business ones, but what do you think about the winner, the experience that he's going to get? Or
yeah, like
she,
you said,
sorry.
you have
It
the
could be
physical.
anyone, he or she. Yeah.
Right, right. Yeah, like you said, you have the physical challenges, which is different. You're having different celebrities and athletes that are coming on for the episodes, so that's really cool. Also, I know I can't say too much, but the winner's going to get to work directly under Mr. Chaudhry. So that's super awesome because you're working for Mr. Chaudhry. If anybody knows him, he's a man of character, and what he's done with one championship and how smart he is, it's amazing person to work for. So I think that's really unique and different.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you go soon, but I've just got a last question. So you've got a very important milestone in your life that you've just recently announced. You've been engaged.
Oh, yes.
So, all right, congratulations on that.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thanks so much. Yeah, we're excited.
And so, what's well, I know family life next. Couple selling together. But what's next for Sage Northcutt, the MMA fighter? What are you looking forward to next?
Man, I am looking forward to being the champ. That's for sure. I mean, I've still got the same mindset as before. If anything, I feel more driven than before. So I can't wait to get back out there and fight. Previous organization I was with, I was undefeated in my weight class. I'm going back down weight class. Before I fought at 185, my last fight, one championship. That weight class is too big for me, too big for my frame and my body size, being only 24 years old. So going back down a weight class, and I think it's going to be absolutely great for me. And I'm going to be training so hard. So I'm going out there to try to do amazing and become the champ. So looking forward to it. I mean, the fans are going to get to see me come back and hopefully be as strong as possible and get to perform amazing and get to show what I've been practicing.
That's great. Thank you very much, Sage. And, best of luck in everything that you do. Hope to see you as the champ. And hopefully I get to see you live in Singapore. It's so funny that the fact that you're in Singapore, I'm in Singapore, but yet we can't quite meet face to face just because the way things are. But hopefully that things get better and change soon. So Sage Northcutt is a special guest on the One Championship version of the Apprentice. See it when it's up live. Thank you very much, Sage, and have a great time in Singapore.
Thanks, Zane.
Cheers, man.
Cool, that was fun.
Thank you for watching another video from Just Saying Asia. Please, if you like our content, give us a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. We truly appreciate your support. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.